Hey everybody, Christina here again. Just completed week 7 of my nursing school program, and I actually had a really good week. First and foremost, I have to say hi to my classmates. A couple of them started watching my blog, and so I just wanted to say hi. They said I could mention their names, but I'm not going to, for confidentiality. Um, Sorry. And so I just want to say hi to them and special message to them. We are going to be so smart. I wish I could record video my professor in class because she says that all the time, but it's just the way she says it and excuse me. Uh, um, but yeah. So hi to them. We have our finals next week, so we were talking about it. Um, Today in class. Um, Such a mess. That's what happens when you go to. I was gonna show you. I was gonna be like, look what happens when you go to nursing school because there I have cardboard boxes from Amazon and piles of laundry that needs to be done. I have a pile of clean laundry that I haven't folded for the last week. I just keep transferring back and forth from my bed to the basket. Um, but it's a mess. You see my backpack back there, but all my clean clothes are underneath it. Um, Anyway, so I had a really good week. I actually got 100% on my theories quiz this week. Um, the one that she kept telling us to do the questions in the back of our book. So I looked over those a couple times, and it was a 20-question quiz, and 10 of the questions um, were from those questions. So 10 of those I knew for sure. The other 10 just came from, I don't know, she might have got them from a test bank or something. I don't know, or maybe made them up. I have no idea. But I thought about each question. I took my time. I went back and checked my answers again. And I got 100%. My eyes probably bugged out of my head when she showed me. So that was very exciting. I will probably never see that again. But it was a nice little boost of confidence. Um, what else? Checkoffs went well. Um, I feel comfortable. Right now I'm on mannequins. How do you not feel comfortable doing something on a mannequin who can't feel pain or tell you something's wrong? But I feel comfortable doing a catheterization. Or Foley cath right now, doing sterile dressing. I feel okay with the IVs and things like that. I feel okay with it. And then my head to toe assessment went very well. She said, and I was feeling pretty good when we left class last night. I think we all were, because she said that she was just very impressed with all of us and how we're all very thorough. We have good communication with our patients, and we were just doing the assessments on each other, and we're not real patients. So she said that we have a good start. We know we have a good start to build up upon. Um, and she was saying that other physical assessment classes, some people dropped out, they didn't even make it this far into the semester. But she still had all of her 10 students. She's so cool. She's cool now, but she's the only MedSearch 3 theory professor, and she does clinical too. So we'll see her again. I heard I don't want to use any bad language. Not bad language, but I heard she's quite. Well, I told my mom this morning, I was like, she's quite the demon in MedSearch 3. But I don't mean that in a bad way. But I mean she wants you to know your stuff. She'll be right on top of you. To make sure you know your stuff. You don't want to kill patients. What else? Yeah, so yeah, quiz in physical assessment. I think I did okay on that. I got receptive and expressive aphasia mixed up. My mind, I read receptive aphasia, but my mind spewed out expressive aphasia. And then quiz in skills lab, I think I did okay on that too. So next week is just finals. I'm going to really focus on studying for theory. I got to do notes for like 5 chapters. I'm a little behind, but I'll get that all done. I'll do at least one today. So I'm going to focus on that. I'm not worried about physical assessment too much. I mean, I'll review it, of course, but I'm not too worried about it because it's all going to come from like a previous quizzes, and I did very well on our previous quizzes. I'll definitely got to focus a little bit on the skills lab, but I'm really going to put a lot of my focus into theory. I would love to get an A on this theory final. I don't think it's going to happen. I'll probably wind up with a B. But I would love to go out with a bang, as they say. So hopefully, I think we'll have, the whole 2 hours to do it. So I'll really take my time and think about each question. And hopefully I'll do well. With notes, I did try and do the Nurse Nicole way. She does reading and then she takes the important points from each page. And I tried to do that. I didn't do note cards, but I wrote it down in my notebook and just tried to really focus on that. And I think it helps. I'm going to do the same thing and then I read my own notes for, to study from. That's what I have to do. It does take time because you have to read thoroughly and write. So it does take a lot of time. A chapter that would have taken you an hour an hour and a half for me. I'm a slow reader. To just read, it's probably going to take you like 3 hours to read and note. But it's worth it, obviously, if it helps you get to the goal and helps you do well. So just finals. That's it. What else can I say? I'm gonna just relax a little bit today. Wait for Scott to come over, and we'll probably go get. I'd really like to get a cupcake today. I'm getting a cupcake every week, but I think I deserve it. You get 100% on a quiz, and I think you deserve a cupcake. So I might go. Maybe I'll go to Just Baked instead of Cupcake Station. So that's what I'll be doing this weekend. Study, study, study. I do have to babysit too on Saturday night. So I'll have to study mostly during the day because once I get over there, she won't. She's 2, and she just wants me to chase her around the couch and and watch Alvin and the Chipmunks and Sound of Music. But I was a nanny before for about 18 months or so, and so I babysit her occasionally. And she's 2 and she's very smart and talks your ear off. So that's what I'll be doing Saturday night. But rest of the time, study. Get it in that book. Also got to study math. We have our math quiz, to get into med-surg before we have to go into med-surg 1. That is next Wednesday morning. So I'm not going to, I might look over it a little bit this weekend, but I'm really going to, after my final on Tuesday morning, I'm going to focus in on math. So I'm fresh and ready for the test. And it's 20 questions and you have to pass it with 90%. So I guess she says, we'll let you kill 10% of your patients the first year, and then med-surg 3 and 4, you have to get 100%. And they give you 3 chances. I guess if you don't pass it, you have to remediate. Oh, God, I hope I don't have to remediate. I hope it's just smooth sailing. I just had to work hard. And my physical assessment teacher just said for med-surg 1, study, and know your electrolyte balances and your acid-base balance and diabetes. So I'm going to be reading all about that next weekend and also learning to drive stick. Scott gave me his old truck because his mom gave him her old car. And so it's a stick shift. I never thought I'd have to learn how to drive stick shift, but that's what I'll be doing next weekend. So hopefully I have my car ready and I won't have to depend on anyone driving me or borrowing someone's car. Okay, so that's it. Study hard, and I'll tell you how I did in my finals. And so have a good one. Bye.